you shoot the dice. Scared money never made shit.
Leave out on the track.
In these streets, fuck around and lose your life.
My niggas hustling, so you know we fighting. Case.
Bitch got a body on her, a body on her, and my pistol got a body on it, a body on it. Got the drugs and everybody want it.
Real life street stars. We in here with BigTuck.
What's up with it, man?
What's up, man? Man, first question I gotta ask, man. How did it feel being the face of Dallas, man?
Man, I mean, it feel like it's supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? It feel good, man. It feel like I've been working, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. You know, felt like I did a good thing for the city. And just feel good wearing that.
That's crazy, man. I remember, like, a long time ago, bro, I worked at a record store. Shout out to Eargasm, man.
Yeah.
I
Shout out
single-handedly
Eargasm.
sold about 100 of your CDs, bro.
Yeah, I believe it, though.
Yeah.
Say, we mess with y'all.
Yeah.
Which one you was at?
I was over there off Redbird Mall.
Okay.
Yeah. I was over
Yeah.
there.
We used to make our rounds over there.
Real shit. That was like, you had one of the, like, it was a track on there, Monster. You know what I'm talking about? That had one of the, like, best quality engineer. Who engineered that?
Milk. I think Milk. Yeah, Milk.
Bro, that was like one of the best songs that we played, like, quality wise too. Like,
Appreciate
beat.
it. See, we designed it for the trunk. You know what I'm saying? We had the trunk in mind when we came up with that jam. It was all about banging the trunk. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the quality was on point with it.
Yeah. Southside, the realest. Man, that jam now, bro, like, it's a couple of jams. I'm finna go ahead and name them motherfuckers right now. Cause when I go out of town, I love to go out of town. But if you hear that Dougie, that by Lil Will, that Love Me by Damn D, and that Southside, the realest.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's plenty more, but
Yes, sir.
them jams, man, how did that formula coming up with something that you represented your side of town, but also represented Dallas at the same time? How did you do that, bro?
Man, you know, it was just living at the moment. You know, that's what I was going through at the particular moment, and who I was hanging with at the particular moment, you know, selling dope or whatever it was, that street shit was what it was going on at the particular moment. And, you know what I'm saying, I just felt like I wanted to capture that, you know what I'm saying, in the Southside song. And I did, you know, I did a good job with it, I think. You know, everybody from every Southside and every part of the world, you know, they own it, you know. Even on the North Side, you know, they jamming it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wanted to capture the moment of what I was living in at the particular moment.
Really, man. Let's take it back, man, to how y'all first got together, the group DSR. How did it all come together?
Well, I know we was, well, me personally, I was, you know, trying to do music, and we was taking music up to George, you know, so he could hear us. And apparently Tom was doing the same thing. Fat was doing the same thing. You know, Lil Ronnie was doing the same thing. And George was the man, you know. He was where we went to go get our Masterpiece CDs when they came out, our Swisher House, our Screwed Up shit, you know, when it came out. And we just knew that was the man to talk to. And shit, I guess we sounded good, and he was pushing everybody else, you know, shit, like people from Houston shit, P shit, and he came up with the idea of shit, I might as well have my own group and, you know, push that. And shit, it's been history ever since. Y'all
was with Universal at one time, correct?
Yeah, Universal.
Yeah, how did man, y'all really Dallas turned up when y'all, you know, when that happened, man.
It was
how
good
did it
thing.
feel? How did it feel to be the shit, like you say, the face of the city? But shit,
man, it felt good. You know, it would work too at the same time, and it was hard work. You know, it would work to get there. And I said it felt good as fuck, to be honest.
Y'all got a new album out?
Yes, sir. De Niro Stacks Revenue. Picked it up on Google Play, you know, iTunes, whatever. Come to T-Town, Cap at the Bomb. It's jamming.
Yeah. What are some of the singles y'all got right now y'all push?
We pushing Dirty. We got Countess Cake, I Know the Feeling. You know, we got a couple jams on there. That's the whole CD jamming. You know, it's the old DSR, but with, you know, our new lifestyle with it. You know, it's like the innovated.
Yeah, yeah. How did it feel for y'all getting back together? You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing. Everybody always want to know how I feel that we got back together. We ain't never left. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody got a big market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, Tom may be over there, Fat may be over here, you know, I may be over here, and that's what it was in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And Tom doing this thing, Fat doing this thing, I'm doing my thing. You know, we ain't never left. We still hang, you know, all the time, smoke all the time, and, you know, hit the studio all the time, travel all the time. I'm doing a show with Tom and Los Angeles, or, you know, I'm doing a show with Fat in Houston, or I'm with Lil Ronnie and Lil Rock. You know, we all over this thing. You know, we ain't really left. It's shit. You know, it's a big market. Everybody trying to attack the market.
Exactly, just doing y'all thing, man. And tell us the name BigTuck, man. How'd you end up getting that name, man?
Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? My size big and Tuck my last name, so, you know, it's the real name. And that's another thing I had to go hard because it wasn't no street name. You know, I can't get rid of this name when shit go wrong. You know, it's Tuck. You know, it's my name. So I had to go hard for shit, my name.
And for when they throw out the freight train Tuck, Hurricane Tuck, you know what I'm saying?
T Diddy, Manhattan Tuck,
Tuck,
you know,
man.
tuck his shirt in, Kentucky Derby. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, which one? Hey, real spit that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how we felt. You know, I might be writing this and I feel freight trainish. You know what I'm saying? I might be writing this and I feel Manhattan Tuckish today. You know what I'm saying? Or Tuck Carriage. You know, I may just, you know, I feel different ways. So,
which name you like the most, man? Which one you like the most?
Well, man, I like all of them, man. You know, say I heard tuck your shirt in all the time. I like Freight Train. You know, I like Ad Tuck Hitler. You know, I like it all.
Hey, Ad Tuck Hitler, find that man.
Ad Tuck Hitler, man.
Hey,
I like them all.
With tuck your shirt in, man. Y'all used to rock them tall tees,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes,
what
sir.
happened to the era, man? You missed that at all?
Hell no. Shit, if I had a sweater on, I have on a tee now. It probably won't be a tall tee, but, you know, I have on a tee now.
Which one of y'all started that? Let's rock these tall tees during these shows?
Man, I'm going to tell you who really started that shit was Slim Thug. Yeah. I remember that nigga had on a tall-ass shirt. I mean, where the fuck you get that from? You know what I'm saying? L.A., Los Angeles. And all of a sudden, them hoes start popping up at Foot Locker and shit. So we start rocking them hoes, you know what I'm saying? And every city we went to, it was a different color. You know, it started becoming like a collector's item with them hoes.
Keep the tag on it, huh?
Yeah, you better keep the tag on them hoes, you know, and let people know that them hoes were fresh. You know what I'm saying? It was fresh out the shop.
Exactly.
But shit, we used to go different places. Florida to get the green one or the crazy colors, or we go to Mississippi to get the dark colors. You know, just different colors, different cities. And we just got to.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. Tell us about your time out in HTown, man, touring with them Swish House Boys at the Kappa, all that stuff, man. Tell us how that went down.
That shit was lovely, man, because, you know, them was people that we listened to. You know, I listened to Slim. I listened to Mike Jones. I listened to ESG, Big Pokey, Hawk. You know, we listened to them. Yeah. And then we start meeting them, you know, hanging out with them boys and doing music with them and becoming family, you know, a member with them and shit like that. It was a good feeling, man. We used to crush that Kappa. I remember Kappa, man. We used to, rent the whole floor. We had a whole top floor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, flagship. And Swisher House to have another floor. And Power Wall and them have another floor. You know, we had that on lock. That's what it was. I wish we still had that all going.
Man, that's real, man. And when it comes to rocking these crowds, man, what song still to you personally, you love coming out to rocking that hoe too, man?
Man, shit, I rock them hoes to a freestyle. You know, anything. It's just shit, tussle, Southside the realest. You know, it's just the demeanor that I bring to the stage that bring the hypeness. It ain't the songs, it's the demeanor with the songs. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it just all depends on what I'm rocking. They go hot to feel it, cause I'm finna give it my all.
What do you like better, being in a group or doing your solo thing?
Shit, I'm always been in a group, you know. Shit, you know, I was born solo, so shit, you know, we ain't nothing changed. It ain't no difference, you know what I'm saying? When I'm working on my shit, I'm working on the group shit. So shit, there ain't no such thing.
So, what's the craziest thing that happened to you when you was on the road with DSR?
Okay, the craziest thing would be first, before we even get to this part, we got a call out the blue. Roy Jones Jr., the boxer, you know what I'm saying? Called us. Don't nobody know us in Dallas. We still hustling, you know, in Dallas trying to get a name for ourselves.
Yeah.
And out the blue, we get a call from Roy Jones Jr. and his manager, you know, say, man, y'all need to come to Pensacola, Florida, and do a show, man. Everybody up here know y'all songs word for word. You know what I mean? So we didn't believe it.
Yeah.
So we get on the road, go out there. First thing we do is look for some weed. You know, what we do in every city, look for some weed. So we pull up to the 7-Eleven looking for weed, you know, trying to find, you know, the green in the city.
Hey.
And so this chick, she come out and say, shit, you know, my kinfolk got the green. You just got to follow us. We're in an unmarked van. You know, that hoe look like a police fed van, basically. So shit, we follow her to the hood. That hoe hood as fuck. So we pull up, get out. The niggas looking at us like we would look at another nigga, you know, pulling up to our hood in a big unmarked van. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
And so I'm trying to get the weed. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Niggas mugging us the whole time, just mugging us. And I asked again, so shit, your homegirl coming out with the weed or what? Nobody saying nothing. And then all of a sudden, the girl come back out, and then the nigga asked, like, where y'all from? I say, we from Dallas. You know, we miles away from Dallas. Yeah. So the nigga was like, man, y'all heard about them DSR boys out there? You know, of course, shit, that's us. He like, whatever, that ain't y'all and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tough, you know, fat in the van, you know, little running double in the van. Them niggas wasn't believing it. So they open the van. I tell Fat to get out. He brings some posters and shit. You know, they see that it's DSR.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, these niggas turn, man, to the boppers, the boppiness of the boppers, you feel me? And so we taking pictures in the trap. They had hoes and shit out. We done left with they hoes and shit like that. The niggas mad because we done left with they hoes. Man, it's a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, to go down on the road, man. It's some crazy shit.
Man, I know them stories get even crazier, man.
Yes, sir. Real crazy.
Hey, with that said, man, you came up in that slab era, man. Let us know what was either your favorite slab that you drove or one that you wanted to drive.
Man, it just depends on, you know, what we wanted to do with them. I drive the box shell Caprice, you know, just to put the deck in the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or I put the round body Caprice just to put the 22s on and everybody riding 18s, you know what I'm saying? My favorite one was the Chevelle.
That's real.
You know, I mess with the Chevelles. And then the SS Impala, the 96, I had a thing for them. You know what I'm saying?
Turn up with that, man. And when it comes to the just, you know, what you learned in the game, give us 3 things that you took from, you know, just your success and everything. 3 things that you took most from all this.
You know, stay humble, you know, down to earth, you know, and you know, reach out to the people that you mess with, you know, stay in touch with the people and stay in your element with the people that you grew up with and the people that knew you before, you know, the real, you know, the real fame and shit like that. And, you know, relationships, you know, build relationships with people, because that's the main thing you can do, you know, is build a relationship with, you know, with somebody.
That's real. And, you know, it's a big thing going on in the city right now, you know what I'm saying, as far as these new artists coming out, and they feel like they ain't getting respect from the DJs to the point to where some of them even talking about boycotting DJs. What do you feel like the artist to relationship DJ should be, and how should artists approach DJs, you know?
I mean, see, man, that ain't, you know, that's the problem in every city. Yeah. You know, everybody think it's just Dallas, but you know, DJs can't play everybody's music. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't really be mad at sometimes you could be mad at the DJs, but you can't really be mad at the DJs. You know, you gotta, you know, do your work too. You gotta make it where the DJs want to play your shit, or you know, chunk them some money. You know, this is a money game. You know, that's what we used to do. We used to have problems with the DJ. We'd go to the club and chunk them $50 or $100, play this whole 1 or 2 times, you know. Hear your drink, keep a drink coming, keep a drink. You know, you got to build a relationship with that DJ and have them play your shit, because they job is state. You know, they controlling the crowd, and you want them to play your music, and they put your shit in and kind of dot the crowd down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to look at it from their point of view too. You know, they be tripping most of the time, but you got to look at it from their point of view too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. And we asked this to a couple of artists. If you could have your dream session, as far as, let's say, get 4 artists dead or alive in a studio session with you for one song, give us those 4 artists that you probably want to have in there with you, man.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Man, I do Kanye, Hove. Shit, I do Pop. You know, I do man, there's so many of them. You know what I'm saying? There's so many of them to pick. Shit, I do shit big. Shit, I do a lot of motherfuckers, man. You know, it's a lot of good people out there. Say for real. Because them the people that motivated me. You know, I listen to Pop. And at first, I didn't listen to Hove and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I was a down south nigga. And then I heard the Blueprint. I'm like, ooh, Hove. For real, yeah. So she's plenty of artists that I work with.
What do you think the worst mistake an artist can make out here?
The worst mistake an artist could do is be unreal to itself, you know? Because if you're unreal with yourself, I mean, it'll sound good for a little while, but eventually, you know, it's going to fold. You know, be real to yourself and be real to your artist, man.
What advice would you give someone that's just getting in the game rapping?
I put it in their face, you know what I'm saying? Get out there and work, you know what I'm saying? And do the footwork and make people listen. Just put it in their face.
What do you think about the game now, the artists that are coming out now?
Like what you mean?
Well,
Dallas or just everybody?
Well, let's talk about Dallas. I want to focus on
Shit,
Dallas.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like everything from Dallas. You know, I listen to the Pookie Leroys. I listen to the Lil Ronnie motherfuckers, the Dosky Leans. I listen to all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just new music, new artists. Period.
How do you feel when a lot of artists we have spoke with, y'all really been their influence?
I mean, it feel good. That was our job, you know, was to work and influence the city. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't just influence our city. We got 47 cities and 17 states that we attend to. You know what I mean? And shit, we motivate everybody. You know, we had niggas in Cleveland wish they from Dallas, or niggas in Mississippi wish they from Dallas, and made niggas in Dallas proud to be from Dallas. You know what I mean? Because Dallas ain't never been a music bed city. You know what I'm saying? Houston been a music bed city. They had Ghetto Boy, you know, Swisher House, and Atlanta had, you know, Jermaine Dupri, and, you know, every city was a musical bed city. We wasn't a musical bed city, and I felt good that we was part of the pioneers to, you know, to put Dallas on the map.
Really? Who are some of the artists before you from Dallas that you could say influenced you?
Shit, Badu. Who else from Dallas, man? Pookie, Lucci.
Hey.
You know, when I was in college, they was rocking, and you know, we were this Pookie and Lucci in Arkansas, you know.
Yeah. You did a track with Erykah Badu, by the way, too.
Yeah, ain't no mistaken. Yeah.
That's real. Man, and when it comes to females, man, you know, Southside's the realest, man. Tell us what the baddest females out of Dallas coming out of, man.
Shit, from the hood. Say them hood hoes the hood women be on point. Say for real though. You know what I'm saying? Right. Out the hood. Like the Cliff, South Dallas, North Dallas, you know, fine women everywhere in Dallas.
Man, it's real talk, man. And as much traveling as you did, what's one of the favorite spots, as far as most memorable spots that you done been to?
Man, everywhere.
You ain't got no one in particular? No.
Man, all of Lil Rock. You know, I say Lil Rock because they keep me in Lil Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lil Rock, man. Shout out that river, man.
Say, come on with it, man. For real, man. I fuck with Lil Rock tough. And that's like my second home. And I went to college at UAPB in Pine Bluff. So that's basically where my career started. You know, I used to freestyle at the talent shows, and niggas come from Memphis to hear Tuck. You hear me? For real.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. You had a story about when you was in Ohio.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Our first time in Ohio, we just left Florida. Keep in mind, we hustling in Dallas. Don't nobody know who we is. You know, we doing shows in Dallas and niggas talking during our set, you know, walking away during our set. But we in Cleveland, we pull up in Cleveland. Nigga clear out. I'm talking about they know everything but our social security number. You feel me? They clear out the restaurant on my life. They clear out the restaurant. Man, y'all do whatever y'all want. Dude go to the trunk, he bring in bottles of Moet. You know what I'm saying? Man, we want y'all here. We love DSR here. Bottles of Moet. We rolling up weed, smoking weed in the restaurant. They shut the restaurant down for us. So we did Cleveland. We messed with Cleveland. East Cleveland, that's the hood, man, for
Shout
real.
out Cleveland, man, for real, man. And what's the biggest show you done rocked?
The biggest show I rocked was, man, all of the car shows. The Houston car show had about 60,000 people.
Ooh.
Dallas car show had about 40,000 people.
Yeah.
But club-wise, I was in South Padre Island. Me, Paul Wall, Girls Gone Wild. It had to be about.
Said Girls Gone Wild.
Say real spit. Girls Gone
They
Wild.
gonna bring them out.
I say they brought them out. It had to be about 5,000. This a club. 5,000 people.
Damn.
Popping.
South Padre.
Yeah, but Houston probably would be my biggest. The Houston car show, 60,000.
That's real, man. And you came up from the time when dudes was bootlegging, man. Tell us something about these bootleg dudes out here,
Say,
man.
man, them bootleggers, man, they used
had
to
to
dip
hit
in
one
our
of them-
pocket, man.
Yeah.
But nah, you know, that was just the era. You know, we didn't have social media. And, you know, we weren't big on the computers. It wasn't, bootlegging wasn't big as it is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, shit, that was the shit we worked hard for. We worked hard putting this money into studio and time, you know, to make this album pop and sell this shit, and you selling this hoe for $3. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So shit, we had a whole squad that used to go around the city, and people in other cities, they, you know, they got a kick out of that shit because they know, you know, we were serious about that shit. So people say, man, they got your CDs up here at Jim Miller and Buckner. Shit, well, we on the way. So we'll go up there and take all of them. We'll ask, like, y'all got the DSR CD.
Yeah.
And they be like, yeah, we got it. They'll pull the hoe up. We need all of these. We'll take all of that. You know what I'm saying? Well, you need to work out a deal with George. George will come down on the price just for you. You'll have some official DSR CDs.
That's real.
But, you know what I'm saying, $4 a pop. You just buy them from George. That way we could get a little money off of them. You know what I mean? So it was dipping in our pocket, and we had to
Bootleggers.
approach the bootleggers
Hey,
accordingly.
And if you could go back in time and holler at the 15-year-old Tuck, man, what's the best advice you would give yourself, man?
The best advice, man, keep doing you, youngster. Keep doing you, youngster, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay at it. For real.
Yeah, that's real, man.
Yeah.
And when it comes to shout-outs, man, I mean, who we shouting out now, man? Who you want
Man,
to
we shouting out the whole city of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We shouting out, shit, all the fans, everybody that's rocking with us. You know, we shouting out Houston. We shouting out San Antonio. We shouting out Waco. You know, we shouting out everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how big the show is, but I'm pretty sure y'all big, man. You got to shout out here, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama. You know what I'm talking about? Florida, Ohio. We shouting out everybody that's rocking with DSR and the Dallas people.
Is there any artists in Fort Worth you messing with out there?
Yeah. I mess with Dosky Lean. I mess with Lil Ronnie motherfucker. Shit, I mess with all of them. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy going out there and kicking it in Fort Worth, man, and hearing what these boys doing. You know, they doing big shit out there. You know, and they're my neighbors.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
And last but not least, man, 1.3 bill on the lottery just left, man. If Tuck was to win 1.3 bill, what's the first three things he doing, man?
Shit, going to sleep, man. We all right. We ain't tripping, man. I feel like I already won the lottery, you know what I'm saying? For real. So, shit, I wouldn't do nothing different, man. I'll put that shit aside, man, and keep on moving.
Already. You got any, before we go, you got any projects you working on?
Hell on the Volume 2, you know, Master Ceremony. We just stay working. You know, we just dropped the new DSR, De Niro Stack Revenue. You know, pick that up. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, the BigTuck, THA BigTuck. And shit, that's what it is.
Hey, man, BigTuck, we honored to have you, man. You a real life street star, and still to this day ain't a stain on you, baby.
Goddamn right, man. And it's a pleasure, man, for, you know, me being here messing with y'all, because y'all the next star. You feel me?
Really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Real life street stars.